and type in diagram, database, hit enter, and just click that top one, the black. Yes, and that'll pull up everything. There you go. So you bring it in an entity 2. Then you need to just make sure that it's the right, basically the right size to fit all your text and stuff. So now the problem is, and this took me literally like 10 minutes to figure out, is that you can't type in this front top part for whatever reason. I don't know why. So what you'll need to do is you'll need to bring in, this is called the external interactor. Just line it up and make sure it matches shape-wise. Just drag it over. Then you can type in it. So then you just type in the information you need. Like I said, I'm just going to recreate that first part, because once you do that, it's all just copy and repeat pretty much.
So you put external interactor for each text?
No, you actually don't. You just need to do it for that top one, because then you can write the bottom portion.
So just for the top part.
But since I've already done that, I don't need to, but just as an example, so. Structure, DK, and make sure you double space, or else you'll be typing right underneath it, so you need that space for distinction. So then just sign in. Yes. Alright, so I'm gonna delete all that, and we'll just copy my text, and paste it. So then to get the key, go back to your search bar and you literally just type in key, and it'll give you a couple options. This is the one that I use just because it looks most like the other ones. So when you bring it in, it'll be pretty big, so you will need to shrink it down to make sure that it fits.
Okay.
And then, say you just drag it.
You just put it next to that?
Pretty much. So now, when you're trying to do your connector, there isn't going to be like a dotted thing over here that you can use the connector on, so you need to bring in something that'll allow it to connect. So go back to your stencils, and you're going to bring in a data store. So just line it up, extend it over. You don't want those dark lines to be there at the end, but because it gives me fits when I'm trying to line it up, I'm going to leave it there for now for the example. Then I'm just going to copy this whole thing down.
And then you just change the text?
Right. So each one of these is going to have different text, but the shape and all the symbols will be the same. So like here, I'm just going to copy this, paste,
And then you just put it over.
line it up, boom, copy. It's going to go down here. So paste.
And what did you paste? The instructor?
The data store,
Oh,
because you need it to connect down to this bottom one.
Oh, so you're putting it on the ones that are connected.
Right. So the data store will always be over which two categories you're going to connect.
Okay.
So now that you've got your data stores imported and all this stuff now, you don't want those lines to be there because you're going to connect them. So you're just going to go to your format shape, and you can get there by right-clicking and going down to format shape. Or once you do it, you pretty much will just leave this open because you'll need to do it several times. So you'll just select no line, click on the screen,
and it goes away.
boom. And then just do that again, no line, boom.
Okay.
Now to do the connector, just switch from pointer tool to connector tool. See, all the dots will line up for you. So now you've got a dot that's close enough to the instructor ID that you're using that he'll know, oh, this is what he's matching it up to. Then you just bring it down here. Boom. I can't really see it. Where did you go?
Did you click out the first time?
I think so. There it goes. All right.
What about these like little things on the line?
So you won't use those symbols, you'll use the crow's feet symbols for this.
What's that?
So what that's just saying is you'll have one instructor ID primary key, and it'll connect to many course instructor IDs. And I don't know what the FK, it's some key something. Oh, which key? Foreign key, thank you.
Do you put a 1 above?
No. So what you do is you use the crow feet notation. So we're gonna use, you see I've got the dash on this end, and then I've got the crow's foot at the bottom. That shows a one-to-many relationship. So what you're gonna do is, so I'm already highlighted on my connector. You'll go to format shape for your connector, and you'll be able to edit your beginning arrow and your end arrow. You won't need to mess with the size of it. You just need to make sure it's the right one. So go to begin arrow, you just scroll down, find your dash, select.
Oh, it's just the one dash line.
Then you go to your end arrow, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, and there's your crow's foot with the dash. And then
So for
just
the beginning, you use another line. The arrow type you did it different for the first, the beginning and ending.
hold on, say it
For
now.
the beginning and ending line, you did different styles.
Right. So this, because the dash shows one, so it's that one. Like in the other one, it's one instructor key, and then the crow's foot shows many. So you can have many course instructor ID foreign keys, but you'll only have one instructor ID primary key. And then you basically you'll do the same thing for these different tables. I say you'll just fill in the different data, and then you'll have this. I say if he does it like exactly like this, you'll have this bottom table here that's not connected.
Yeah, that's easy.
So it's not hard. It's just you need to practice it, because I mean you saw even I was like screwing up when I was trying to bring in different shapes and stuff. But once you practice it, you should be able to knock it out in about 5-10 minutes. And then the other ones are all pretty easy. I say, Caesar, do you need me to do the other